I know for a fact I was taken away when I was 3 years old from Moree, from my mum. Two white people. My mother I went to couldn't have kids, so she adopted 4 Aboriginal kids. I haven't seen my parents since I was born. I was taken away to Kinshara at 6. The lady came and picked me up at Eastern Creek Primary and took me home to get dressed, and from my place to her place, so she'd get dressed and ready to catch the train, the Rattler, that night to go to Kempsey. I didn't know what was really happening. I just thought, I didn't think whatever happened warranted me to go to Kempsey in the first place. I didn't know what was happening. I knew something was wrong. I just tried to figure out what I'd done. That was so incredible we get taken away, does it? How come I'm the only one getting taken away? No one else did. I didn't know Kinshaw. I didn't even know where I was. You walk in the gate, straight upstairs to the house, and they give you a number. And then you went down, then you got all your some supply. When I got into the junior dormitory, I had to sit on the, I sat on the bed, and tried then trying to figure out where was I. You were numbered. It was like 33 on my undies, and 30 in pants and stuff like that. On your collar shirt, you had your number. But just a number, mate. You can tell the difference between black and white if you're a number. You can't, because you're a number and that's it. You grew up with that number, so it didn't matter. We were all in grey. Grey. Socks were grey with red as our school clothes. Big boys was dormitories full. Small boys was dormitories full. If our beds weren't made, they strip them and chuck them back on the floor. And we had to start again and make it. If it wasn't good enough, they'd come back and do it again, chuck it on the floor, until it was done properly. You weren't quick enough how to make a bed. Or if it was ripped clothes, we cop a bit of iron. If we didn't do anything right, they hit us in the back of the head or whip you in the back of the ear. I thought there was still going to be someone come back, pick me up, knew where I was and was going to do something, but that didn't happen. Then they didn't say nothing about our family, because they wanted us to make sure that we didn't have a family. Oh, I didn't know what was going on. I was just a kid. First job was going to get the coal, keep the hot water going for the showers for the juniors. Had no shoes, had to run up in cold feet, and when it was cold, and the coal was cold, got to sort of come back to the furnace, put the coal in, get it all set up, ready to start to coal. And when you warm that up, that's when you start getting warm. You defrost. So there it was. Different jobs were polishing the floors, up near the bell. You had to make sure that was polished. You had to get on your hands and knees and wax it and then polish it and clean it up. Well, if you're a small boy, you worked on whatever side. If you're the big boy, you worked on the farm. There was a few escapes, but they all got brought back at the end of it, so didn't get too far. Well, you get caught, you go back up to the White House and then get punishment for it. Then you'd be put on more punishment when you got down and shoot back into your dorm. I saw when Mr. White hit the senior boys, give them a punch up, and the boys didn't know how to fight that. Even the senior boys didn't know how to fight that. They just copped it. You can't give up, mate. They tried to break our spirits. That's what they tried to do. They didn't do it. I didn't feel too bad, just because I played sport. Right, that kept me going, sport. Probably the best time was when it flooded and we went up to Southwest Rocks, stayed at Southwest Rocks in the house. And we were right next to the beach. Used to be good there when we used to go to the beach all the time. But don't forget, we used to do life saving too. We used to be the first nippers at Southwest Rocks. I didn't leave Kinchler on my own. I wasn't there when Charles Perkins got the home closed. I was charged with the crime of buggery. How would a child of 10 know the crime of buggery? We went up and told them what happened, and then next minute we're getting charged for a crime that we didn't commit. It was committed by this senior boy. We went to Kempsey Court, and we weren't allowed to say one word in that court, and we were charged that day. I did another 12 months at Mittagong. I went back to the original family that I had from Rudy Hill. I went back because that's the only family I knew. So I went back to them. They came and got me, and they brought me back to Rudy Hill, and I did my first year at Rudy Hill High School. Done 1, 2 and 3. I started work when I was 16. You can't forget what happened. You don't forget any of that. It's wrecked my life from there till now. You know, I'm not married. And I can't go home to my own family because they don't accept you. Oh, it's all right here because I've got a lot of friends. And like I said, I still play sport, so that keeps me going. I just buried my mate a couple of weeks ago. His family looked after me, and I was staying at his place for all that time until Dad died. We've just met up with each other again. A lot of positives come out of the last meeting. You know, we've still got to fight for what we want to do. Kinchler boys should get their Kinchler back. We should have our boys home and make that when we get old, so we've got a nursing home there for us. I want to go back to Kinchler. I think that will break the whole lot. You got to go back to where it all started from. The thing you need to do, the power is to go back to Kinchler and go back through that way. I've learned on all four sides of my life, so far it worked out pretty good. I have moved on to a certain point. With what I've been through now, I wouldn't be here. I'm lucky I made it.